Welcome back to the Mobile World Congress. I'm here with Nik Willetts. He's Chief Strategy Officer of the TM Forum. Nik, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me, David.
So what's stood out for you at the Congress?
Well, I think what's been really impressive to see this year is the progress that's being made towards some pretty lofty goals that started to get set out 2 or 3 years ago now of a more open ecosystem of different providers working together, really starting to work with different industries. So we're starting to see many different industries coming together in a way that we haven't seen before. And we're starting to see the mobile industry and the broader communications industry starting to say it's important to be open. And that's really something that we've been advocating in TM Forum for a while, haven't necessarily seen it playing out, so really pleased to see that message starting to come out here.
You think that's starting to resonate with mobile operators?
Yeah, I think they're starting to realise that they're part of a bigger ecosystem. The communications business has grown up originally having its own end-to-end value chain and serving a number of different types of customers. They're now playing an essential piece part role in that value chain. That doesn't mean it's any less valuable. In fact, it's more valuable. But they're starting to realise that in order to take a piece of that, they have to have a more open approach. And that open approach can actually be what drives innovation as well.
Have you got the sense that they've got the right skills and the right people to do that?
Yeah, and I think where they haven't, they're really recruiting them in. You're seeing a lot of people moving between industries now, a lot of people coming in from retail and other sectors. Equally, some people from communications market taking their skills into other industries as well, where they're seeing lessons the communications industry has already learnt being transferred into areas like utilities and other types of industries as well.
Yeah, and finally, we had a lot of talk about big data. We've got the IBM keynote later. I think that's on big data.
Yeah.
Is big data more than hype?
I think it is. I mean, clearly companies like IBM have invested significant amounts in this. And when you look at the power of what can be achieved with big data being used very accurately, it's very, very impressive, whether it be changing lives, whether it be saving money in companies, whether it be improving experience. There's so many ways in which the data can be used. It's definitely an overhyped term, and like all of these terms, it's become bigger than it actually is, and I think people have overlooked some of the complexity in getting it right. Really what it comes down to is being able to identify which bits of data matter and apply them in the right way. And back to the theme of openness, I think there's a big need for all of the different industries and people out there working together to understand how their data can be combined to improve its value. And mobile operators should be focusing on that as every other industry is today.
So we're in the foothills of big data rather than...
I think so. I think compared to what is possible with big data, it's very early days. We've got the technology exists. I'm not sure in all cases the right mindset exists in the business. Right. And a lot of it depends on the transformation of IT. So really moving IT from where it's existed within most enterprises as a provider of services, very much a sort of customer relationship internally is the traditional model, to looking at how it becomes a broker of services out to other parts of the business and to other industries as well. So companies understanding the value of their data, understanding what they can do with it within privacy regulations and also customer comfort levels as well, but also understanding how it can help them improve their own business. It's tough, but it comes down to enabling the business and having it in the DNA that you think about things in a data-led way.
Yeah, okay. No, it's very interesting. Thanks, Nik.
Thanks for having me.